If you are gearing up to take on Disneyland for your spring break 2022, having a solid plan of attack can make the experience that much more magical. We are leaning on our new friend and Disney guide, Kelsey Buell, joining us from Las Vegas through the screen. Hi, Kelsey, how are you?
I am so good. How are you?
We're instant friends because any Disney girl at heart is linked with my heart. We love a good Disney trip, yeah?
Absolutely, always, forever and always.
How long have you considered yourself Disney obsessed? Where did this start?
This started, it's actually so tender to me. My sweet dad and just the two of us would go. We have been going since I was a little peanut, and I have pictures of just the two of us at Disney since I was a little girl. So the nostalgia goes way back. And now bringing my own kids, it's just the best.
What are the ages of your kids, Kelsey?
So I've got a sweet little 4-year-old boy, and then I've got a 2.5-year-old boy, and then I'm pregnant with my third. I'm like 6 months pregnant.
Congratulations. Okay, well then you are qualified and credible because taking littles in that age category to Disneyland is no small task. And I'm really excited about the timing of our conversation right now because we have digital viewers, of course, across the country, but for our more traditional TV family here in Utah, there's like this Utah exodus the first week of April as our whole state pretty much goes on spring break. We all go to Disneyland for the week. So the timing is super, super good. Planning a trip to Disneyland, as you know, can be overwhelming. What's one area where you see families go wrong when they set out to take on Disney as a family?
It's such a good question. You used to be able to wing it and just go to Disneyland, but you can't do that anymore. I remember walking up to the park entrance with my season pass, checking in, and someone was like, "Can I just come in?" No, you've got to buy a ticket. You got to make a reservation. So sadly, I don't love that it's this way. But sadly, you've got to prepare. You've got to do your research, talk to a Disney friend, follow a Disney account on Instagram, and you just got to prepare and kind of know what you're getting yourself into now.
Yeah, I told my husband I felt like I was studying for finals again as I prepared for our latest Disney trip because you got to have a strategy. You can't just go in willy-nilly as you've described. You have put together tips for us based on the ages of kids someone might be traveling with. We're going to start young, babies and toddlers. My ears are open. What does preparation look like for this age group?
This age group is your prep group. When you are bringing babies and toddlers, you especially are not winging it. I have got a 4-year-old and a 2.5-year-old, like I said, and they are wonderful children, but they're toddlers.
Yeah.
So you've got to prepare. So to me, toddler preparation is key to a good trip. So first off, you're bringing the snacks. You've got endless snacks. I am always wearing a fanny pack on all of my trips. Some people laugh at me and then they try it and they're like, okay, I'll never not do that. But I always have my fanny pack full of snacks. I've got my stickers. I've got my line games for them. I've got their bubble ones ordered before we even leave for our trip. And it just makes such a difference. And the most important thing with going with toddlers, the best preparation you can ever do is in your mind.
That's so true.
Because toddlers,
yes,
they're toddlers.
Yeah.
I remember I took my kids to Disney World and we flew all the way. And the first line, he was 3 at the time, he lost it. And I was like, we're here for a week. I'm going to lose my mind.
Where's the magic?
I trained to. How freaking fun. We did a lot for this. But yes, I taught him how to do lines. We started a little marching game. And by the end, he was a pro. So just keep your cool. Yeah. It's not a museum.
Right.
They know that kids are going to act crazy. So
well said. Well put. It's not a museum. Keep your cool too. Timing for a young family. At what time? Is there a best time to get to the park?
Totally. And this works out. We're early birds. We just are up at the crack of dawn, but always get to the park early. Right now, there's like no holds bar when it comes to crowds. It's just going to be busy. There's not going to be time you go and it's not busy right now.
Yeah.
It's always busy. People are coming back from COVID. So get there first thing, get there 30 minutes before the park opens and barge into the park. Be one of those first people and you're going to get your first hour is just going to be bliss because you're just walking on those rides and it just makes such a difference.
All right. We've got a quick couple minutes left together. You believe in breaks, which I do too. It's hard when you're paying that much, but you got to break it up and recharge, right?
You got to break. You have got to break.
Yeah.
And we used to say no because it's so much money. You're like, we're going to get our money's worth. You're not getting your money's worth if you crash at 5. Take a break, 2 to 6 p.m. We go back to the hotel, we nap, and then with my 2- and 4-year-olds, we go back and we hit hard until midnight when the lines are short.
Work it till our feet fall off. You like rider swap. Give me a couple lines on that.
Rider swap always. If you've got kids that can't ride a certain weight, just go up to, they know how to help you, even if it's your first time. So just go right up to the front of that line and say, hey, we need a rider swap. They'll tell you how to do it. And then that second person's going to be able to skip that long line, and whoever else just waits with the little guy.
You say everybody over 46 inches tall can be grouped into the same category. So what's your number one tip for this type of family?
Totally. So once you've hit 46 inches, it's like park is yours. So everyone can go on every ride they want to go on. So use Genie Plus, make the most of your day. Right now, at first I was like, I'm not paying any more money, but I'm paying more money. I'm doing it. So just pay them more money, get Genie Plus, learn how to use it. You've got to learn how to use it. That's the biggest tip with Genie Plus. But yes, use Genie Plus. It'll get you all the fast passes and you can just max out your day.
All right. Other great tips, I know, tricks and strategies that you share on your Instagram. How can we connect with you?
Yes. So follow along. It's Kelsey is Happy, Kelsie. I have all the tips. I share just little nuggets every single day. And the fun thing is, if you need like a personalized tip, you can always write me and I'm happy to help. I love talking Disney. Can you tell?
I can tell. And your energy is contagious. I want to check in with you again sometime, maybe before fall break. You can help us sharpen our plan.
I got you.
All right. Kelsey, thank you. Great to meet you through the screen.